And welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Toronto FC versus the Vancouver Whitecaps FC in MLS 2023 week 28. The final 7 games to be played. 6 more to go after this, of course. TFC pretty much has to win out. Mathematically, they won't be eliminated. They can't be mathematically eliminated tonight. But they have to win out and hope things go their way. But we'll see what happens. For 3 points is the best they could do. $21 plus 22 is 43. So the best they could do is 43 points. So Montreal and DC aren't there yet. Nashville isn't there yet either, but I don't think they're going to crash either. So Miami lost. I know, I saw. But TFC isn't mathematically eliminated till that last 9th place team hits 43 points. You have a problem, Richie Larea. Well, yeah, he's playing against us, but I hope he gets a good reception. And I hope he doesn't get a penalty to win the game. Or give him a chance to win the game in the last minutes. It's going to happen. Who am I kidding? Starting 11s are as follows. For Toronto FC, in goal, Tomas Romero, back from international break with El Salvador. Didn't really play too well. Off and on. He did save a penalty, though. Back 4, Raul Petretta, Michael Bradley, Sigurd Rosted, Kobe Franklin. The midfield 3, Jonathan Osorio, Alonso Coelho, Franco Ibarra, Lorenzo Insigne, DeAndre Kerr, Federico Bernardeschi, the front 3. For Vancouver Whitecaps, in goal, Yohei Takaoka. The back 3, Matthias Laborda, Ranko Veselinovic, Tristan Blackman, Sebastian Berhalter in the midfield for Vancouver. For the midfield 4, Richie Larea, Alessandro Schoff, Ryan Raposo, Ali Ahmed, Brian White, and Ryan Gould up top. He got his hand broken. His hand is broken. Hurt. Out for the rest of the season, pretty much. Give or take. Yeah, he broke his hand. But we have a 90-minute game to be played. Let's see how Toronto does. By the way, we'll be back tomorrow with Atlas vs. Tigres and Liga MX, Domingo Futbolero. And then we'll have some Monday football as well with Pachuca Santos Laguna. Then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and all that. We go on a big run once again this month. So, yeah, but Sean Johnson's hand broke. Hand injury, but suffice it to say, a broken hand. NYCFC tie. Unacceptable result. Yeah, but I kind of expected it. Atlanta was on Miami like water on rice. How we doing, Henry? But I'm not surprised. Big match today. I told you Alabama was done. Mississippi State's still going to beat Alabama. And Mississippi State going to play Piss next week, too. So we'll be 4-1. The season isn't over, even though we played like shit today. Just they better play angry and then beat the shit out of Bama, and then we'll recalibrate. Chose to. But welcome. Chose to. Because I was born in Mississippi. I could choose whatever I want. I picked some bad teams. All Toronto teams. I did. Except for the Patriots. But started with the Blue Jays and Roy Halladay, and I'm like, might as well just pick the rest. So, basically Roy Halladay and the Blue Jays. And it just went from there. So, not good choices, but you know what? I got to pick what I wanted. So, that's the way I saw it at least. So, of course, even then, I could have picked between State, Ole Miss, and Southern, and I picked the heartache one. I picked the one that gives you the most heartache. At least one of their sports still won a national title. And Dak Prescott happened, so, there you go. But the only hometown team I have is a college football team or college sports team. So everything else I could choose. I mean, of course, the Blue Jays are second. Or not the Blue Jays, but the Cardinals are second. The Braves, they're in there. Of course, the Saints are in there. But my favorite teams, I got to choose everything else. Basically my choice. Isn't Georgia struggling with South Carolina? I don't know. Haven't been planning on visiting in the reasonable future. I'm not surprised. Actually, I need to check that freaking Georgia score. Lorenzo Insigne is player to watch for TFC. That makes sense. Let me see that, George. Here we go. Us 24-14. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Richie Laray is the player to watch for Vancouver. Of course he is. Of course they would do this to us. Yep, he's going to draw a penalty late on. He's going to draw a penalty late on just so Toronto loses. I know what this is. I know what this is going to be. I don't even know why. And Toronto's wearing their carnival kits once again, and the CNE isn't even going on anymore. Okay. Might as well. How we doing, Josue? No Messi, no party. We slapped up them Flamingo boys from Miami. Hey, good for you. They still haven't lost with him. You better not hope you get them in the playoffs. It happened at 5:30 or 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. That's when it started. It just ended. Yeah, good win for Atlanta. They actually played pretty well. I have to say they played pretty well. Now, question being is, the question B, who is actually going to beat Miami with Messi? Sure. Let's see. With 28 points, well, yeah, if they won, they would only been 3 points behind, but they're still not that far off. They'll make it. They'll make it. Now, if they lose to Toronto, we could start having some questions. But they still, they actually equal with Toronto now on games played. They are right now, but Toronto's playing 28. But they're only a game behind Toronto. This could happen. It's Toronto or nobody. Toronto, here's the bad part. We're either going to play an angry Miami who just decapitates us and mercy kills us and ends our season for all intents and purposes, or we somehow beat Miami. Yeah, that was sad. They couldn't sign Seba. I don't know why they didn't. Was it the fact he wanted to stay till next year? Was it the money? Was it the... It seems like Seba wants to sign. It seems like the team is actually betraying him at every turn. He comes into preseason in 2022. Sampdoria comes calling because Toronto won't sign. And he's like, screw it, I'll sign for Sampdoria. He starts training halfway through the season to play. They're like, you know what? We're not going to sign you. I feel like they actually are betraying him. I agree. Because it seems like Seba's doing everything he can to come back and retire in red. I think that's the case. The team is like, no. We know people hate us right now. We know people are pissed at us right now, but you know what? We're still not going to sign you. It's weird. Like, the one thing you could do to buy back goodwill, is sign Seba Giovinco. At least a little bit of goodwill, because Bill Manning, people want his head. I don't care if you got Herdman or not. They still want Bill Manning's head. They're still pissed at the team. The one thing you could do to start turning the tide a little bit is bring back Seba. And if we make a run, so be it. If we don't, Seba got to retire red. They didn't do it, which I don't know, man. I don't know how stupid you have to be. Seba would have probably signed anything. He would have probably signed a freaking league minimum deal just to retire a red. So I don't think it's the money, and they're going to say something that makes Seba look bad. I just know it. And they're going to throw him under the bus. I don't know, man. Toronto versus Vancouver. Expected goals rank. We're last in expected goals. So I might as well. You know what? I might as well just do that here. I don't know. We'll see. Celebrating Bradley, his 300th cap. All the trophies he's won. So there as well. I might just do that on stream too. You're probably right. Starting 11, Tomas Romero, Raul Petretta, Michael Bradley, Sigurd Rolsted, Kobe Franklin, Jonathan Osorio, Alonso Coelho, Franco Ibarra, Lorenzo Insigne, DeAndre Kerr, Federico Bernardeschi. But you're right. You're probably right. I don't have high expectations. Herdman might overachieve. We may make the playoffs, but I don't think we're going to win any trophies besides Canadian championships. Starting 11 for Vancouver, Yohei Takaoka, Tristan Blackman, Ranko Veselinovic, Matthias Laborda, Sebastian Berhalter, Ryan Raposo, Alessandro Schoff, Ali Ahmed, Richie Larea, Brian White, Ryan Gould. Starting and Vancouver's, that doesn't really make any sense to me. Vancouver's wearing their blue away kits when Toronto's wearing their carnival kits that have a good bit of blue and purple in it. Yeah, that seems like a clash to me. Like, I don't know. That seems like a clash to me. I don't, that doesn't make no sense to me, but okay. All right. And we're off. Match 28 of the season. We're off. And hopefully somebody needs to bring up if there's any Seba chance in the 10th minute at the game, I should say. Richie Larea gets fouled by Lorenzo Insigne, which that's just absolutely poetic, right? A little bit of sportsmanship, though. He ain't pissed off yet. Because Richie always gets a bit heated. I mean, you got to say, it's always every game. I love Richie for it. He always gets a bit heated. But not yet. Not yet. Rolstead plays it back to Romero. I don't think Seba's being greedy. And if people are saying he's being greedy, well, the club is lying. I don't believe them. I don't believe the club if they're saying Seba's being greedy. To me, Seba already said it the first time when the 2022 preseason thing happened that in the end he wanted to come back. They wouldn't offer him a deal. It wasn't his ask was too high or anything. So I don't know, man. Oh, Messi. Oh, I get it. Well, I mean, he is the best player in the world. So, I mean, shit. Dude, those are weird pants. Toronto playing forward. They're playing pretty respectfully well right now. Bernadeschi was on the ball. But still, that's my point. But there will probably be a moment where Ali Ahmed fouls Kobe Franklin early there, and there's a free kick. 10 goals conceded from set pieces for Vancouver, third most in MLS. Not like we're doing anything. Colorado Buffaloes beat the hell out of Colorado State. There's your answer. Insigne and Bernadeschi. Ooh. Nice shot. Oh, past the post. Well, I can see why they've allowed 10 goals on set pieces. Just we aren't good enough to that was a bad angle, but you know what? We'll probably get a set piece goal. Probably in this game. Yeah, I can see why they're bad at set pieces. Yeah, I can see it. Yep. That was horrible. Like that was absolutely that was so easy. That got through so easily. That cut through like a hot knife through butter. That was a horrible. Like nobody was on that ball. Rami Touchon's the referee tonight. Say, you know what? Maybe we should just go and try to spam set pieces. I mean, why not? I mean, you saw how that one went. That went through like hot knife through butter. Hot knife through butter. Shit, man. Didn't score a goal, but didn't score a goal. But, you know, can't be too mad about it. Can't be too mad about it. I have no idea if Messi has a brother or not, or a sister. I have no idea. Richie Larea on the ball. Oh, that's a foul? Really? Sure. Do you think TFC will win? They can. They shouldn't have won against Philly. They gave me hope. It's not a lot of hope, but it's a little bit of hope. And they gave me a little bit of hope, and they shouldn't have done that. So there you go. I think they can. Vancouver doesn't look special right now. They don't look that special. Plays forward. Nice. Bernadeschi, and they're going to pull it back. DeAndre Kerr down. They're going to pull it back, which I don't know why they... Okay, sure. That felt like a breakaway that just got taken away. That felt like a really good breakaway that just got taken away. Nah, man. I can't. Nah. Miami game aged horribly. I know. But Messi still wasn't playing, though. So, they still didn't lose with Messi. But the first chance for them to lose with Messi comes on Wednesday against you-know-who. Against you-know-who. Oh, boy. Be interesting to see. The first Messi Mania game where I'm rooting against him. Can Guatemala win the next 2 games? Yes. Caught by Tomas Romero. We'll be ready. Yeah, you'll probably beat us. You'll either be so angry you behead us. It's like Southern. Again, since we have talked about Mississippi State today, let's just put it like this. In my book, when it comes to Vancouver, Montreal, Toronto and Montreal is the real rivalry. The 401 Derby is the real rivalry. Here's a chance, and they lose the ball. Just like Mississippi State and Ole Miss is the real rivalry of the 3 Mississippi schools, the big 3. Southern ain't nothing, okay? Just like Vancouver isn't nothing. They're the redheaded stepchild of the situation. Yes, sometimes State plays Southern. Is it really a rivalry, though? No. It's not really a rivalry. Just like Toronto versus Vancouver is not really a rivalry. We do play more often, but it's not really a rivalry. They're Canadian clubs playing each other, but Vancouver is nothing compared to Montreal or Toronto. Nothing compared to the success of Toronto, and Montreal are probably, right now, I mean, they would be probably. Montreal, they may not be the better Canadian team, but they get more coverage. Like, nobody even thinks about Vancouver. Like, Vancouver's an afterthought. I don't care if they're good. Nobody thinks of them. Nobody cares. See, this is why they're pulling the Junior Hollett stuff. You know? That's why they're pulling it. I mean, the Junior Hollett, the Richie Larea, the Sam Adekubi stuff. You know why they're pulling that? Because they got a good team, but they're putting on players like Richie and Adekube and Hoylett because they want to get that Canada national team bent to the team. To me personally, they're poverty. Like, they're good now, arguably, but they're not the same. And yeah, there's no regionality to it. I mean, Montreal and Toronto are 2 diametrically opposed peoples. One's Francophone, one's Anglophone. One is big city, one's old, rustic, and like Montreal, old and rustic and learned, you know? Petretta. Or at least that's the way they look at themselves. Toronto's the big city, and it's definitely become more New Yorkish, big city type of thing. Montreal's more learned, rustic, and old. It's never really been bigger, right? It's not getting bigger. It's insular thing. Vancouver is Seattle, but in Canada. It's like trying to mesh the two, but not really, you know? Cross in. It's like, it is what it is. Like, hell, I mean, if you didn't know it was Canadian, would you even think it was Canadian, to be honest? Vancouver. I don't know. So, yeah. Yeah. Or if you want to do that Canadian, that Via Rail Canadian sleeper car, it's like 3 days. Look up Trek Trendy for that one. Just like Southern Miss is the ugly redheaded stepchild of Mississippi college sports. Shit. Okay. Pretty much. That's my point. It's very rustic, learned sort of thing. Just like Ole Miss, when it comes to Ole Miss, Mississippi State. Mississippi State's pretty much Aggie people, rednecks. They are Mississippi. Like, if you think Mississippi, you think Mississippi State. Ole Miss is the Harvard of the South. They think they're very smart. And there's a lot of people who come from other states to go to the University of Mississippi. And they're a lot easier to find. It's harder to get to Starkville. The point being is, Ole Miss thinks they're geniuses. They think they're learned. They think they're smart. Mississippi State is rednecks. It's what you think of Mississippi. Aggie, redneck, pretty much. It is Mississippi, if they believe Mississippi. Point being is it's a very similar dynamic in the 401 Derby and the Egg Bowl. It's a very similar dynamic in my book. There's a couple of differences, but it's a very similar dynamic. One side is one thing, one side's the other. They're not the same, and there's a lot of hate there because of it. I wonder if there is a little bit of Francophone in Oxford, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to look. But it's a very similar situation. That's why I like to compare it. And well, I think it can be compared. Can they make the playoffs? If they win out and things go their way, so it's possible. Exactly. Separatism. So it's a similar, but that's why I look at the rivalries very similarly, because they can be looked at very similarly. If you actually were thinking about it, be like, you know what? Yeah. It can be looked similarly. Let's see here. 5 money lines. Oh, I'm already on Fop Mob. Let me open another tab. Yes. Okay. 5 money lines for tomorrow. Toronto playing forward. Insigne. Oh, well, I missed the 10th minute Sabajavinko chance. Ugh. Hey, you got me going. So, comparing State and Toronto FC, but okay. Let's see. Arsenal, money line over Everton. Real Madrid over Sociedad, money line. Roma over Empoli, money line. Portland over Austin. And we're doing Tigres Atlas. Tigres over Atlas, money line. Tigres money line. There we go. I'll go Tigres money line. Yeah, we'll go with it. Yes. Yeah, me either. "13th minute. Me either. Yeah, but we'll go with Tigres. So Tigres money line, Roma money line, Arsenal money line, Real Madrid money line, and Portland money line. And you got that through a whole day. You got that through the whole day. There's your Ramen Noodle Express for tomorrow. Your Ramen Noodle Express for September 17th, the year of our Lord 2023. Portland money line, Tigres money line, Real Madrid money line, Roma money line, Arsenal money line. There's your Ramen Noodle Express. Richie Larea playing forward. Brian White crosses it. Good. Clear it. 14th minute, 0-0. Buccaneers money line. They're actually, yeah, they probably could, but if you want to throw, so you'll throw some NFL in there, not college football. Well, at least you didn't listen to me, though. You probably, yeah. Maybe it's a good thing you didn't listen to me about the state thing. Yeah, plus 9.5, my ass. They got butt blasted. Playing forward. DeAndre Kerr. Blocked. Still has it, though. Plays to the top of the box. Shot. Blocked. We're actually playing pretty good. Atlanta's better than Chicago, at least. Everybody's better than Chicago. What about Toronto? Well, I still think we're better than them at best. But we're not at our best. Last comment for prediction. I got Chivas. America's been They have not been the team we thought they would be. There's a free kick for Toronto. I got Chivas. For U.S. Soccer. Oh, true. Yeah, as a headquarters, yes. I think Atlanta's a lot better of a headquarters for U.S. Soccer. Now, what I should say is St. Louis would have been a great headquarters too, but Atlanta, I think Atlanta has that panache, that jazz for it. So you know what? Yeah, I'll go with it. I'm good with it. Free kick for Insigne. Insigne takes it over the bar. Really, I feel like we're going to score a set piece. Don't call me crazy, but I feel like we're going to score a set piece. Because, well, Vancouver's allowed 10 all season. That's the worst in the league, mind you. Which, think about it, that feels like a low number, to be honest. In MLS, that feels like a low number. Surprised we didn't concede yet. Sevilla money line, Real Madrid money line, Flamengo money line, Galaxy or Godoy Cruz money line, Rapid Bucharest money line, Tampa Bay money line. I like it. I wonder if there's football on. Speaking of betting, I wonder if there's football on Prize Picks, like soccer, football, association football. I wonder if there is, especially MLS. I don't know. Columbus 1-0 Orlando City. Good for them. Arkansas 14-0 BYU. Oh, Arky. They think they're good. Bunch of dumbasses. They're not good. Arky is not good. BYU sucks. Arky's only winning by 14? And people think Arky is good. All right. Yeah, no. Tap in for Gressel. Hey, that's good for him. It's not meant for me. Hey, it's all good. It's all good. It's all good. I was just playing around with it, to be honest. I just felt like playing along with it, that's all. Considering how strict BYU is with discipline, it's impressive how well they recruit. Sometimes sport players don't care about the school. They just want the best situation for them. I don't know why you would go to BYU, though. Playing forward, Osorio plays it back. Richie Larea's right there to pick it up. He didn't even get touched. 0-0. Listen, Keaton Slovis is so bad. Yeah, he's probably better than Will Rogers, though. He's probably better than Will Rogers, though. I mean, come on. He's probably better than Will Rogers. Yeah, I don't know either. TFC have yet to score in the pink kit. Hopefully you just reverse jinxed them and they do score. Genius. Or Eureka. 19th minute. Lorenzo Insigne. Please tell me he's on. Score. Nice play. Bernadeschi. Free kick the other way. Rogers had one bad game. Wait till they win next week. That's the problem! Don't you see? They do this all the time. This is the problem. They're going to play angry and beat the shit out of South Carolina at Williams-Brice. Then Alabama ain't nothing. They'll beat Bama. And we'll be 4-1 and we'll be right in the thick of it. They'll do something to break our hearts again. I don't know exactly what, but there'll be a moment where State gets in the race and they have a chance to win the West, even after getting butt blasted by LSU today. I told you the season ain't over, but just wait. They'll do something. They will do something to ruin it all because that's just what they do. They'll get themselves back in the race, and then they'll do something extremely stupid just to ruin it all. And I'll probably be online for it. I just hope it's A&M. I just hope it's A&M and not freaking Ole Miss. I just hope it's A&M or Auburn. I hate Auburn too, but I'd rather it be Auburn than Ole Miss. I'd rather us do it to Auburn than Ole Miss or Texas A&M. Or finally lose to Kentucky at home for the first time in God knows how long. Finally lose to Kentucky at home for the first time in how long. Or lose to Southern. Never make predictions about the Egg Bowl. That's a fool's errand. Please don't do it. Trust me, never do it because you don't know who's gonna win. I don't care if State shit and Ole Miss is the best team in the country or the other way around. Something's gonna happen. They're gonna play above their heads just to make sure. Like if State's just playing spoiler and Ole Miss is gonna make a freaking run, State will play spoiler. That's how this goes. Broncos are going to win the Super Bowl. Are you delusional? I mean, the Bucks, they're playing a team that they could beat. I think the Bucks can win. I know, right? But technically, those aren't conference games, though. They're not conference games. That's the good part. Still 0-0. Toronto's actually playing pretty good. They're playing well defensively. They cleared out all the bad chances. They have more possession. They're playing pretty well. Yeah, probably. Knowing them. I saw it. I saw it. Insigne loses it. Larea picks it up. The Broncos ain't making the win in the Super Bowl. Let's see who else. It's probably going to be the Chiefs. Chiefs, Bengals, or Eagles. Bengals, Chiefs, or Eagles. Wait, they gave it up? He's not wrong. He's not wrong. I didn't know they gave it up, but he's not wrong. '24th minute. Saints are going to win the South. It's sort of like the 2006 Saints. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. Derek Carr coming in. The Saints are going to win the NFC South. But y'all be happy about it. I could see the Jag. You know what? I could see the Jags making the Super Bowl. I could see it. 24th minute. Oh, nice. Bernadeschi. Playing pretty well. I think the Jags could make the Super Bowl. I didn't say win it, though. I think they lose. I think the Jags lose when they play the NFC champions. Whoever that may be. Well, it could be the Eagles. Be nice to see it be the Detroit Lions. Wouldn't that be like the most poverty Super Bowl ever? Like, I don't care how good the Lions and Jags are the year of. That would probably be the most poverty Super Bowl ever. The Lions versus the Jaguars. Punched away. The Lions and the Jaguars have never made a Super Bowl. The Bucks have at least they've made 2 and won 2. So to me, Bernadeschi plays it back. Insigne shot punched over by Takaoka. Toronto's playing well. Could have signed Brady back in 2019 or 2020. Didn't though. TFC's playing. I know, right? It's like they know if they don't, people are going to be pissed. So they're giving people a reason not to be pissed. And they still have a slight chance. Chad Ochocinco Bengals jersey. I want a Joe Burrow Bengals jersey. Hope the Lions make it in the Jags. Like this year, yes, Lions-Jags would be a barn burner. I'm not saying it isn't. What I am saying is historically that would be the most poverty Super Bowl ever. That'd be the most poverty Super Bowl ever. Cross in. They'd be the 2 most poverty teams ever to play each other. Which part of me would be totally fine with that. Ole Miss 10, Georgia Tech 0. Not too great, but you know what? Playing forward. Bradley, 5 shots to 1 for Toronto. Oh no. Alessandro Schoff has the ball. 26-minute Larea plays it back. Berhalter. That's going to go out for a throw. But the chaos would be so worth it. I could just imagine Grossi losing his mind. Yeah, I could see it too. 26-minute. Yeah, I'm glad that happened. Throwing for Toronto. You know what? Maybe the football gods want us to make a surprising run. El Brujo Martinez scores for Philly. If we have a chance, like if we win out to the point where Herdman comes in, we might just sneak into the playoffs. I think Herdman will carry us to the finish line, or at least, doing our part, so to speak. It's interesting, but you know what? It'll be interesting, but you know what? Playing forward. Nice. Petretta. Ibata. Union want revenge. Well, I don't blame them. I know. Insigne. What the hell was he doing? 28th minute. Schultz. Ibarra is pocketing Schultz. I love it. Ibarra is pocketing Schultz. Richie. If that's a foul, I swear. And it is a foul. I think the Apple TV deal is what helped to put the best of 3 style playoffs in progress. Are you saying that as a good thing or a bad thing? Because, I'm fine. I'd like to see how it turns out. I'll give it a year. I will give it a year before I absolutely give it a thought, I want to see how it runs. I want to see how the best of 3 runs before I give it a thought. I think it can't be bad. It may not be great, but I don't think it'll be bad per se. 28th minute. Neither good nor bad. But I'll give it a chance. They used to have best of 3s before, back in the day, but Toronto wasn't in the league. So, and I think this is more straight on win-loss draw instead of points-wise. When is Lorenzo Insigne's contract over? 2026. After the World Cup. Well, after the season. He'll finish the season after the World Cup, and then there you go. Plays forward. Insigne. And who knows, maybe he'll renovate the contract, extend the contract. Renovado. See? Oh no. Playing forward. Free kick. Best of 3 back then was too complicated at a 1st to 5, which was asinine, which is not the way it is now, or will be now. It's straight up win, loss, draw, or win the game, you draw, you go to a shootout after 90, like Leagues Cup, or loss. So it's win or loss. How did Miami get destroyed like that? No Messi, and Atlanta played amazingly. Simple as. Opinion on The Rock returning. I'm happy to see it. I'm happy to see it. It was an amazing moment to see him return. It's nice to see both John Cena and The Rock back. Thanks to the actors' strike, they get to be back. They're back home, so I'm happy about it. And hopefully it goes on a little bit longer so we have a long enough time to where Cena might pick up a belt, you know? I'm not saying he will. It would just be nice if he did. Goals in first half this season, Toronto, 8. Second fewest in MLS. Tied for second fewest in MLS. Vancouver, 23. Fifth most. But I'm happy. I'm happy with the performance so far. 27 played for Vancouver. How many goals? It was 28, right? So over half their goals have been scored in the first half. 28 minus 43. 38. That's 10. 15 goals to 28. Shot, save. Good clearance. Toronto's playing some really good defense. Gronk's going to get his second title before The Rock or Cena get another. Well, I don't think that's going to happen either, but, you know, you're probably exaggerating to make a point. Free kick, yellow card, free kick for Toronto in a pretty good position. Thoughts on Impact celebrating their 1,000th episode. Didn't the Dudley Boys reunite in that 1,000th episode? I didn't watch it. I'm happy for Impact. I'm surprised they made it this far, as in TNA Impact. I'm surprised they made it this far. Good for them. I thought they'd be dead 10 years ago, and they didn't die. They've been moseying on. Good for them. And they deserve to actually have they deserve to have 1,000 episodes because of the way they've gone. Sebastian Berhalter gets a yellow. He probably would, yes. Just imagine Seba Signs plays and he scores a free kick. Just imagine. "53rd yellow card this season for Vancouver. 9th fewest in MLS. Tied for 9th. Free kick here. 33rd minute. Bernadeschi and Insigne standing over it. 0-0. Shot, save. Kerr loses, can't get to it. That'll be a goal kick. Oh. I basically make some. At this point, I make some every day. So it's not like I'm doing a weekly show. So there's a difference. And technically, I don't think the weekly pay-per-views counted for TNA either. I think it's just Impact, which then you add the pay-per-views, the weekly pay-per-views. They've had more shows. They've had more weekly shows. Remember they used to do that, weekly pay-per-views? Yeah, I know he has a UFC level bodyguard. Yeah, 35th minute. Good. Because he's a talking point even if he doesn't play. See, that's the money portion of it. I mean, let's realize that Messi Mania has probably turned my freaking burners on once again. When we really started kicking on this summer, guess what? Messi Mania. I'm not going to maybe the Leagues Cup going the way it did. It was probably the best thing that could have happened. But you know what? My best year yet in numbers. Why? Messi Mania. Throw in for Toronto. Like if I crunch the numbers. AJ Styles was there. When AJ Styles was there. Or, no. No, LA Knight wasn't LA Knight until he got to WWE or NXT. Yeah, when AJ Styles was there. I could say Drew McIntyre is world champion, but nobody even cared about that. Like they would even get through the group stage with Berhalter. The way they're playing, the way they played against Uzbekistan, try playing like that against a good team. Want to talk about try that in a small town? How about try that against a good team? They're going to get snapped up. I don't even think Berhalter makes it to 2026. I think he gets fired for BJ because of his crap tactics. They finally realized they made a mistake by being crony. At least I pray for their sake. Insigne, Coelho. That would be crazy. You basically got freaking stolen from because Messi didn't play. Yeah, true. True. Yeah, I don't even know now, to be honest. True. Cavani and Neymar right there. Well, Pepe's the striker. Pepe thought he'd be better on the penalty. Okay, so he got booed. Did he miss the penalty? Did Pepe miss the penalty? Did he miss the penalty? Or was the penalty missed? If the penalty was scored, it's a non-issue. Past the post, that'll be a goal kick. If somebody takes a penalty from somebody and says, I got this, and they score the penalty, and they're not the number one penalty taker, it's a non-issue. If they miss, then it's an issue. Then it's an issue. Well, technically, Pepe has Mexican-American heritage, so technically doesn't matter. I know he picked America, but penalty goes to the striker. End of discussion. Exactly. The only time in my book a penalty doesn't go to the striker is if your striker is not your best penalty taker. It's either the striker or the best penalty taker on the pitch at that time. So like Pozuelo. Back when Pozuelo was in Toronto, he was the best penalty taker. When he was on the pitch, he better be taking that penalty. Perfect. Right now, that would be Bernadeschi. I don't think Sapong, Kerr, Owusu, they're not, I don't know. I don't think they're good penalty takers. Diamande, that's Bernadeschi. Insigne is not really a good penalty taker. Now, Messi is playing with it as in he knows he'll probably score, but he needs to give his strikers confidence. He gave Joseph confidence by letting Joseph take the penalty. He gave confidence to Campana. He's trying to help his players. So I get that. But for me, if your striker isn't your best penalty taker, you might as well go with your best penalty taker. Yeah, like Thiago Volpe. Toluco's striker ain't good at penalties because they have Thiago Volpe. If they're letting their goalkeeper take penalties, I mean, look at what happened to that penalty shootout against Minnesota. Yeah, they have problems. Piaka Samoreko was amazing today with 2 goals. He left Juventus after being loaned out to different Serie A teams. "39th minute, Takaoka gets pressed, but he doesn't give it away." Vonnie Sartini's been around for 3 years? Damn. I don't... See, that's the kicker, you know? Nice. Richie, save! Saved by Romero in the 40th minute. See, can they put the rivalry aside is the question. The good thing for Pepe is he has Mexican heritage. So he could basically be like, hey, I chose America, but I still have Mexican blood. Maybe they'll put it to the side. But if they don't, it depends on what types of players they are. If they can't put it to the side, that's not good. That's not good. So I would hope that Pepe being Mexican-American would at least lessen the blow and help them be like, we're playing for a club now. Let's work together. We'll hate each other when we play each other. Type of thing. I would hope so. 41st minute. Ooh. Plays forward. That's out for a goal kick. Yep. 41st minute. 2.1. Well, that would be more like a 2.1. That's out of 5. Like a 6. Like Google has an out of 5 rating system, which makes no sense when the rating system on FOTMob and everywhere else is out of 10. Huh. That's weird. Even Pulisic's not over an 80? That's what happens when some of your players play in MLS. That would be a 4 out of 10 rating. Yeah, but that doesn't statistically compute. Unless I haven't really done the digging on the Google ratings. I just know they're out of 5 instead. Like, I haven't done the conversions. See, I haven't done the conversions. So there you go. I haven't done the conversions, which is the problem. 42nd minute. There you go. I haven't really done the conversions. Oh, well, there you go. Playing forward. Schultz blocked away. Punched away. Ibarra, clear. Toronto's not playing half bad. Down to 79. Insigne brought down. No free kick. Advantage played. 43rd minute. Toronto still 0-0. They've played pretty well in this half. They played pretty well. Exactly. "43rd minute. Google ratings are fan-made, so I bet a lot of Mexicans rating bombed him. Well, there you go. Edson Alvarez got 81 rated, which is a robbery. Yeah, he should be a bit better rated. I'd say about 84, 85. I think 81's a little bit too low. Gazdag 2-0 for Philly. Philly is back. Shot over the bar. Philly is back. I was worried. 43rd minute. 43rd minute, baby. Can't be too mad. Them boys gave us a win. Insigne. Stop. The floor. Should we tell him to play the floor is lava instead? Coelho. Petretta. Insigne. Oh, nice clearance. That was a pretty good clearance. Should we tell Insigne the floor is lava? I think that would be smart. The floor is lava. Magma. Plays in. Ooh. Corner for Toronto. Who loves the floor more, Aronson or Insigne? Insigne. Actually, yeah. Yeah, Insigne. Aronson's to be honest, Aronson's just a weakling. He's going to get toppled over. Insigne should be better than that. Like, he used to be more shifty. That tells you he just doesn't care. Aronson thinks he's stronger than he is. The man is a weakling. Cross in, 45th minute. Bernadeschi to take this corner. Cross in, plays it wide. Bernadeschi, cross to the top of the box. Insigne! Over the bar. Do you think Cristiano should have been lower than 86 rated? I'd say about 86. Over the bar and to the side. But Insigne took the shot at least. 30 seconds to go. But Toronto's played a good half. Oh, it'll be 0-0 to stoppage time. Then Richie draws a penalty and we lose because of a penalty. Just wait. I know. Plays forward. Caught. There you go. Yeah, but in MLS, though, if you ain't a big player, you're at a 70. Halftime here in Toronto. It is 0-0 between both sides. Toronto's played a good half. A very good half. I'm happy with it. They played a good half. They played a good game so far. Let's keep this going. Don't do nothing stupid. Just keep rolling. 0-0. Let's keep rolling. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats, get this one going. Sit tight. We will be back very soon. Be back very soon. Sit tight. We'll be back. 0-0. back. Washington beating the hell out of Michigan State. I say it's deserved. I say it's deserved. I mean, some players deserve better than that. Let's be completely honest. Some non-DPs deserve better than that. Washington beating the shit out of Michigan State. Espria not being a 70 is disrespectful. Same goes with McGraw. I agree. McGraw should be like a 75. Preferably. Stats are as follows. 58% possession to 42% possession. 7 shots to 7. 251 accurate passes, 87% to 176, 85%. 8 fouls to 5. 0 offside to 0. 2 corners to 2. 7 shots to 7. 2 shots on goal to 3. 288 passes to 208. 87% pass accuracy to 85. 8 throws to 4. 0 yellows to 1. 0 red cards to 0. 0-0 at the half. Toronto's playing a pretty good game. I thought they played pretty well defensively. They've played pretty well offensively. They've put the ball forward. Vancouver looks like they don't even want to be here. Vancouver thinks they're safe. Vancouver thinks that they're safe in the playoffs, which they are not. Look at how close that Western table is. Vancouver just doesn't want to be here. They don't seem like they want to win. They don't have that desire. They don't have burning desire, Vancouver, which, you know what, I'm not too mad about it. But if Toronto is bossing you, either things are going really well for Toronto right now, or you just don't have the desire to win. And I'm not so sure which. Like, it's funny because Toronto, without Richie Laryea, is dominating a team with Richie Laryea, where Richie Laryea is the best player on the pitch for that team. Sounds a bit familiar now, doesn't it? As in Richie Laryea being the best player on the pitch for a certain team. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? Like, that's Vanni Sartini football for you. I know. But you know what? I'll take it, because if Toronto wins, that's good. They still have a chance. The season isn't over yet, just like Mississippi State. The season is not over yet. Toronto's a lot closer, but they still have a chance if they win. They still have a very, very slight chance if they win out and things go their way. They have a slight chance. A slight chance. Not a very big chance, but a slight chance. So, you know, I won't complain, but Toronto looks like the team that wants this more. They want this more. At the very least, they want to window dress the season. At best, sneak into the playoffs. Me too. So, some way, shape, or form. Vancouver doesn't look too good tonight. They just don't. They don't look good. They don't look good. Huh. Well, there you go. St. Louis playing tonight? St. Louis playing tonight? They're playing the Houston Dynamo in a couple of minutes. I don't know. Should I watch Colorado or St. Louis? I said I want them to. I didn't say they would. I said I want Leon to beat Man City. I didn't say they would. I didn't say I expected it. I just said I wanted them to beat Man City. I want them to. I didn't say they would. I didn't say I think they would. I did not say any of that. All I said was I want Leon to beat City. That's all I said. And that's all Risklander said. I just said want. There's a difference. Want is the verb in that. Well, okay. No, I'm not even going to give a language lesson. I don't know. I'm not going to give an ELA lesson. Leon is the subject of that sentence. Beat is the verb. Want is the participle, I think. I don't know what I'm doing. See, turns out. Yeah, that's why I talk about football. St. Louis, Houston, more interesting game. Yeah, but Colorado versus Colorado State, though. When I said Colorado, I meant Coach Prime, not the freaking Rapids. I meant Coach Prime, not the Rapids. LA later tonight as well. Somebody call up Toure. Somebody call up Toure. We got to put a curse on Man City again. Somebody call up Toure. Because didn't he put a curse on them before? Didn't he put a curse on them before? Or was that a... If he did, let's call him up. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Put a curse on Man City. We got to make sure they don't give him his birthday cake. We got to make sure they don't give Toure his birthday cake. We got to make sure they don't give him his birthday cake just so they get cursed again. That may be a 4-4 Tunes joke overall, but still, I don't care. The birthday cake. Oh my God, there's So Rare commercials now on Apple TV. Oh my God. Like, So Rare is an even worse version of Ultimate Team because you're just buying NFTs. It's like Ultimate Team plus NFTs plus fantasy football. What are we doing? What are we doing? Like, it's NFTs plus fantasy football plus Ultimate Team. It is without the fun of Ultimate Team. You still spend money on Ultimate Team. You don't have to. It doesn't really come off well if you don't. If you don't spend money on Ultimate Team, you ain't going to get nowhere. But you know what? I don't play it like that. I don't play Ultimate Team like that. So... there you go. I don't play Ultimate Team like that. Second half starting. Second half's about to start. Western Conference playoff race. 7:30 St. Louis, Houston. Dallas, Seattle, Minnesota Sporting. 9:30 San Jose, Real, LAFC versus the Galaxy. How the hell are the Galaxy still in the playoff race? I guess it's because of the Galaxy, the LAFC, though. Yeah, I get it. They're dropping like a stone. Them boys are dropping like a stone. Them boys are dropping like a stone. Wyoming 3, Texas, or Wyoming 7, Texas 3. You know, I don't feel so bad about State losing if Texas ends up losing. I don't. things could change. Yeah, I may not feel so bad about it. This is a weird season. 2007-ish, maybe? I don't know. Here comes TFC. Here come them boys in tie-dye. I like the Carnival jersey. I don't care what you say. I like the Carnival jersey. You could say it sucks. Fine by me. I like it. I'll just wait for Christmas, though. And put Coelho on it. I will, whenever I get the Carnival kit, I'm getting Coelho on it. Because he's honestly been the best player all season, if I'm being honest. And TFC is going to kick off the second half, and we're off. 45 more minutes in Toronto. I legit, yeah. Coelho on the jersey, yes. Because to me, he is Rookie of the Year for TFC. He might just be their Player of the Year. Alonso Coelho, we would be way worse off if we didn't have him. Trust me. Predict the best NHL team this year. Colorado Avalanche. I think the Avalanche are going to be back. That should be a free kick. Yep, free kick for TFC. Yep. Coelho or Franklin. Franklin is pretty good, but Coelho, if we didn't have him, this team would have fell off even harder. We might be actually challenging for worst point tally ever if we didn't have him. Coelho has saved our ass multiple times. I remember when Jeff Jarrett was in TNA as well, yes. Well, I thought you were talking about Hardy. But yeah, I remember Jeff Jarrett too. 46 minute. Free kick for TFC. I wish Coelho would score a goal because I think that'd be the perfect. Over the bar topper to his season. Because preferably, you know what? He deserves to. He deserves to. Yeah, they've changed a little bit on Font Mob. Yeah, no goals yet. But he always gets good ratings. High 6s, mid 7s, 8s. Plays forward. He always gets good ratings. Alonso Coelho, to me, hot take, could play for Spain. Alonso could play for Spain because he is Spanish. But I think Alonso Coelho could play for Spain, and he would absolutely hang in that midfield. I think he would be amazing. He should be at the Euros. It's a bad thing we suck, but it's a bad thing Toronto sucks. But Spain has called up MLSers before. I think Coelho could be a starter in that Spain midfield and actually make it better, in my opinion. I hold Alonso in high regard. Shot saved by Romero. I hold Alonso in high regard. I think you can play in Spain's midfield. I think you could play in Spain's midfield and start at the Euros if they would call him up. I don't think he would be out of place at all. I don't think he would be out of place at all. At all. I don't think he'd be out of place at all. Corner for gold. Because Man United is toxic as all hell. I think that's the realization we're starting to come to. Cross in. Header. Oh, what a clearance. Oso. Ooh. Good block. That's got to be It got backheeled off his legs. That's got to be a Toronto throw. W. Ibarra, as per. But for me, again, you could disagree. I don't care. Alonso Coelho should be playing for Spain. He would be an undisputed start. If they gave him a chance, he would be an undisputed starter in their midfield. Alonso Coelho. He would be. He would not look out of place at all. I legitimately believe that. Cross in, header. I legitimately believe Coelho would not look out of place at all. Toronto playing forward. Or Berhalter right there. Blocked. Veselinovic cleared by Toronto. Toronto goes up the pitch. They go quickly. DeAndre Kerr. It's DeAndre Kerr. DeAndre, goal! 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 Toronto! DeAndre Kerr makes the run. Blink and you miss it. DeAndre Kerr scores. It's 1-0. You know, I'll take a Mississippi State loss. That means Toronto wins and they're still slightly alive. Let's go with it. I'll go with it. That is the 50th minute. 50th minute, DeAndre Kerr. 1-0, Toronto FC. What a run. Blink and you'll miss it. Boom. Plays on. He's right there. I can't believe they let him just sneak through. He's like, oh, let me go past you. Boom. John Herdman might just win it all. John Herdman might just get them in there and do what Miami's supposed to do. And there will probably be a Toronto-Miami Eastern Conference final. But we win. And then we go to St. Louis. And I'm going to be there. You bet your sweet ass. You bet your sweet ass on that. Sancho is worth more than one player Chelsea's gotten for a year. True. 50th minute. John Herdman might be the one guy that could be like, I'm going to get you over the line. I'm going to get you into the playoffs. And what Miami's supposed to do, we're going to do. And we're going to be in Champions Cup next year. They did it in Leagues Cup. They got their spot. Let's get ours. I believe that could happen. You know what? Don't make me start believing. Don't make me start believing, because if you do, I swear to God, they are going to go ass over tea kettle all the way. Why not? Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. Let's do it. Quick MLS prediction for Wednesday. Let's see here. Oh, I could just open a new tab on ThoughtMob, but I'm stupid. Oh, there you go. DeAndre Kerr in the 50th minute scores, of course. Free kick for gold. Caught by... You could have caught that. Romero should have caught that. That's the happiest you've seen me all day. 52nd minute. Let's see. Wednesday playing forward. We got Wednesday. There we go. Cincy over Montreal. Philly over Charlotte. Columbus over Chicago. Atlanta over DC. I'm going to do it. Toronto over Miami. I'm going to do it. Toronto over Miami. Here's Bernadeschi. Plays on. Shot. Right to the feet of Takaoka. Orlando over NYC. Austin over Red Bull. Vancouver over Houston. Nashville over Sporting. St. Louis over LAFC. Seattle over Colorado. Dallas over Salt Lake. Well, now draw. We're going to go draw. LA over Minnesota. Portland over San Jose. We're going to go there. Because, again, United is a poison chalice. It's like they sold their soul to be great with Sir Alex, and then Sir Alex from behind the scenes was like, nope, I'm coming to collect. Well, technically he did, considering he was the one who brought in David Moyes. But then again, David Moyes won a European trophy last season. So who even cares? You think United's just a cursed team? Well, I said they're a poison chalice, so similar situation. It's a similar situation. Well, he won't play here, though. Yeah, here's the problem, though. He won't play here. Because it's just a single knockout, which means we'll have to go back to Miami or Fort Lauderdale. Unless there's a hurricane, and then they may have to tell him, you know what, we can't push this. You have to play in Toronto. You know what? I see the vision. Hurricane, whatever the hell. Hurricane, whatever the hell, Category 3, rolls into Miami, and they're like, shit, we got to play this playoff game on time. You got to play in Toronto, Eastern Conference Finals. Late November, on the auxiliary list. They have to play in BMO because they can't push the game. They played at BMO. We win. And they say it's the Hurricane game. You know what? I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the vision. I see the vision. We still win on Wednesday. But 55th minute. Raposo, corner. Vancouver. Corner here. Cross in. Header. Goal. Goal for Ali Ahmed. There's the header. And it's equalized. Ali Ahmed equalizes with a header. Or not. 56th minute. 1-1 for Tristan Blackman. Either way. Now it did go off of Blackman. Like Ali Ahmed was the first one to got to, so I couldn't even. Are you sure? And we're off. 56th minute. Is Messi playing? Toronto going to lose Wednesday. Stop it. Probably not. But then again, I didn't think we'd beat Philadelphia, so. Yeah, I think this one's out. Tristan Blackman scores in the 56th minute off the header. Pedro Vite's coming on for Vancouver. Miami have to win to qualify. I know. You know, might as well. Okay, I'll change it out. 2-1 Crew. Boom. Playing forward. 58th minute. Got it. Okay. 58th minute. Raposo misses. Oh, so you break it. You push the button. That's how it. Okay, so it's still like. So it locks. I get it. Okay. A Bic. Sort of different. 59th minute. Can Toronto find a winning goal? Nobody's winning a clean sheet washer dryer set, but you know, Crew Jersey is better than Portland. What? What? No. No. Toronto needs to get this one back. Throw in. Plays in. Nope. Playing forward. DeAndre Kerr pressing. Takaoka on the ball. Takaoka to clear. Toronto's still playing. I still think they're the better team. They had one bad set piece, one bad corner that they just didn't even notice. Like nobody was even looking at. But you know what? And a couple of deflections. Other than that, I still think they're the better team right now. Oh, nice. Clear. Brought down by Schoaf. That'll be a throw for Vancouver. 61st minute, getting to the 62nd. Playing forward. W bandwagon. Vite shot saved by Romero. What do you mean W bandwagon? Should I go find one? Should I go find one, put a pirate flag on it, and tell people to hop on? Looking for a bandwagon? Hop on. Should I do that? I don't know. Now, should I bring a cowbell or not? Should it be a plastic? Or should it be a sort of semi-realistic plastic sword? I don't know. What do you think? When we start winning these games, what do you think? Go find like one of those band boxes. Oh, the Boss bandwagon and Pessy. Oh, there you go. Such a mid-table team, league overall, no excitement. Yeah, I feel you. I don't know what made them lose the freaking score bug, but okay. I don't know why. Okay. Playing forward. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then guess what? Mexico basically stole the Rose City kit for their World Cup away jersey. If you notice, it's a very similar look. Like, I was like, they pretty much just stole the Rose City kit. Colors and all. That rubbed me the wrong way. That's why I like that polka dot kit better. I like the turquoise polka dot kit better because it's not a ripoff of the Rose City kit. I think it's only fair if the Timbers next year get to rip off that kit and make it a yellow and white kit. Or make those dots rose petals. Have a white kit with like red rose petals, and maybe they rework it a little bit. And they make them red rose petals, but little red rose petals just all over the white shirt. And then like a red Timbers logo crest on the shirt. So, hey, since Mexico could do it last year or for the World Cup, I think it's only fair Timbers get to return the favor, but do a little bit more changes than what Mexico did. Well, Mexico got to change the design too, but change the colors though. But similar look. Thoughts on Ten Hag's disaster class? Man United's fallen off the rails. It's absolutely sad. Did everyone sell Messi's fake kit from Miami? No. Vancouver versus Houston Wednesday. Who wins? Vancouver. Playing forward. Ibarra. It is the 66th minute because they dropped the frickin' score bug. Bernadeschi. Franklin. Kobe Franklin crosses, headed away. That was a good cross, though. Richie Laray on the ball. Petition for Berna to stop killing his lungs. Breathe air! Breathe air! 2-1, heads up. Us or them? Gould, cross, header. Oh my God, that was horrible. Brian White scores. Brian White scores the header. I don't even know how they let that happen. Season's over, baby. What was Bradley doing? What was Bradley doing? What, do you think Romero would have got to that? Can we please let Michael retire now that we've honored him for 300 appearances? Can we just let him retire? It doesn't seem like this club cares about their legends anyway. Not that I want Bradley to play anyway. Latif Blessing is on. '67th minute, 2-1. Like, that is the worst, That is the worst. Bradley's just standing there. Like, we played a damn good game, and then we just absolutely do the stupidest shit ever just to make sure we lose. Yeah, of course we do. At least it wasn't Richie Laryea earning a penalty. Like, that would have been, oh, we're going to score another, then he does it, right? Got it. If TFC loses, can they make the playoffs? Mathematically, yes. Will they? No. No. Jaquil's on. No. Mathematically, they still can. Will they? No. This is pretty much the last nail starting to be struck in the coffin. It hasn't been completely struck, but somebody's putting the nail in the hole, getting ready to strike it. Throw in. So that's pretty much where we are now. The final nail has not been struck, but could TFC beat Colorado in a hypothetical relegation playoff? I mean, we should. We still got more talent on paper, and we would have John Herdman by then. They don't have a coach. Arguably, we should. Do you like One Piece? Yes. Ryan Gould takes it. Header. Free kick for Toronto. I would think, yes, Toronto could beat Colorado in a hypothetical one-game playoff. They have not been mathematically eliminated yet, but once the first team that hits, well, that would be now 41 points. 22 plus 18. 22 plus 18 is 32, 40. 40. So whoever hits, Nashville's already hit 40, so that's out of the realm of possibility. Once Montreal and DC hit 40, there you go. Jimmy Chara looked at your story. Nice. Blue Jays Red Sox prediction. Blue Jays win 3-1. 3-1 Blue Jays. We'll find the one piece before Bradley retires. Where do you think we'd find it? Hit that super chat button. Let's get this one rolling. Or hit that like button, super chats, anything. Subscribe, anything. Let's get rolling. Let's get rolling. Richie Larea crosses it in the 70th minute. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, 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 whoop. Davy Jones's locker room. In Bradley's locker. What, you think he's hiding the one piece? If he's hiding anything, buddy hiding the Death Note. Probably going to put down all the names of the people who tried to ruin his father's career. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. 71st minute. If I die, just know Michael Bradley Death Noted me. I kid. Playing forward is Toronto. Well, Michael Bradley tried to become a manager as well, like his dad. He's actually taken coaching classes. He was taking a coaching class with Efrain Juarez. I think, yeah, he was pictured taking a class in Wales. So, yeah, I guess so. Pretend Bradley is Flying Dutchman, you SpongeBob. I like my chances there. I like my chances there. 72nd minute. I like my chances there. Orioles versus Rays tomorrow. I got the Orioles. Michael Bradley is taking coaching classes from Mike Babcock. I wouldn't be surprised. King of the Pirates. You address me? Sir, what you address me for? Sir, what did you address me? What be thy honor, sir? What be thy honor? Mates, actually, what be thy honor, matey? What be thy honor? The way I see it, since Mike Leach and Jimmy Buffett are dead, I am the king of the Pirates. I am the king of the Pirates. That's only fair. It's only correct and fair. What be thy honor? Playing forward. Come on, Latif. Bernadeschi plays it in right to Takaoka. 74th minute. Captain Knucklehead. Still a captain, though. Have you seen this all the seasons of One Piece? No. Free kick for Vancouver. I've basically watched it on Toonami. So take that for what you will. I pretty much watched it on Toonami, so take that for what you will. I probably should get Crunchyroll. That's the one I don't have. I probably should get Crunchyroll. But there you go. That's like asking someone if they have a PhD. I mean, I don't think there's a real life One Piece, as in good show. I mean, that's my thoughts, but I don't think there's a real life One Piece. 75th minute. 15 minutes to go, plus stoppage time. Talking about on Netflix. Oh, I didn't see it. Atlanta got revenge on Miami. Yes. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. That's about right. Free kick here for Vancouver. 76th minute. Petretta got a yellow. Miami backline was pressured all game. Header over the bar. Oso got a yellow too. Nice versus IMT prediction. I say Nice wins. Rodniki, Nice. I think they win. Money line. Let's just go with the money line. I'm not going to predict a score line. Let's go money line. Let's go money line. 76th minute. Oh, look, it's Javane Brown. The Jamaicans are about to scream in bloody murder. The Jamaicans are about to scream bloody murder. It's Javane Brown. Play forward. Bernadeschi. And we're about to bring on Sapong. We just threw up the white flag if we don't score here. We're about to bring on Sapong, so, I mean, I shouldn't even be talking. 78th minute. Shaquille playing forward. If we don't draw this here, we just blew it. Or we just threw the white flag up. I wish you did Chivas versus America. Cross in. Yeah, but I already did State. So it's only fair that I just do TFC. I already did State, so there you go. All right, they got an Alonso Coelho flag. I love it. Whoever did that, I give big props to. I love it. Somebody, a Vamos Alonso flag. I love it. Oh, they're bringing on Shane O'Neill. Terry, what the hell are you doing? Like, what the hell are you doing? Sapong is on. Pretty much. Oh, Victor Vasquez is coming on, though. DeAndre Kurizov for Sapong. Oso for O'Neill. And Victor Vasquez is coming on. 9. That's 18 teams, but full on, yeah, it's 16. Best of 3. Alonso's coming on for Victor Vasquez. A best of 3 in the first round, and then Semifinal, final of the conference, and MLS Cup final are single games, so it's still never a 7-game series. But Dynamo Minsk versus Neman Grodno prediction. Minsk. Minsk wins. 80th minute. The crewmates. I like. Javane Brown's coming on for 27. Raposo. Lol. 80th minute. 10 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Three substitutes remaining. Playing forward. I bet $500 my brother-in-law that Chivas is winning. He's an America fan. I hope you get that. I hope you get that $500. Come on, man. (3-2) Columbus, 2-1 Philadelphia. Good scoreline. I hope you get that $500. That'd be a good win. That'd be a very good win. Bernadeschi's still doing too much. Just pass the damn ball. Yeah, I think Bernadeschi's trying to play hero ball, but at least he has heart. You kind of have to go with it. I mean, I'm not mad about it. I mean, I am, but I'm not. I understand why he's doing it. There's a difference. He thinks it'll come off. Oh, yeah, but does your brother-in-law happen to be Jose? A certain Jose who's still shirking a bet? Doesn't your A&M 7 points? Doesn't O&M 7 points, Atlantico 9. Sabal over O&M. Vigaral over Atlantico. Pantoja over Mocha. Okay, so you'll get your $500 then. Okay. You get your $500 then. I hope. If they win. I'm just making sure you're not going to get your bet shirked on. That's all. That's all. See, that's a good thing. You don't have a betting. See, that's a good thing. You don't have a gambling addiction. The worst part is when you can admit you have a problem, but you don't give a shit. That's the worst part. But when you know you could have a problem. Oh, or also when you know you could have a problem, but you don't give a shit anyway. See, that's the kicker. Knowing you're either trying to just be careful because you want to be careful, or because you know you have a problem and you know you will have a problem if you don't stay careful. Yeah, I respect that. I respect that. But carpe diem, right? Carpe diem, right? Carpe diem. Seize the day. Also, well, carpe diem. Carpe diem and carpe diem. Either way. So. '84th minute. See. So I understand it, you know, but carpe diem, right? Sometimes you gotta get that kick. That's what life's about. You gotta get that kick. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get that kick. Shot past the post. Goal kick. Just gotta feel that oomph, you know? '85th minute. I forgot to mention a loser also has about 24 beer and a Johnny Walker Blue Label. That's about $740. God help me. How the hell did they get to 740? The Blue Label is that much? Like the Blue Label. So let's say about the 24 beer is about $40. So that's about $200 for Blue Label is $200. What? You would think Casamigos might be $200, but Blue Label? What? A way of feeling that kick is pushing my shitbox Civic to 90 miles per hour. I can't believe it gets to 90 miles per hour. You got a shitbox that gets to 90? It's not a shitbox. It may be old, but it's not a shitbox. Yellow card. TFC gets a free kick. 86th minute. Blue Label is $200. Well, there you go. Hey, I knew. I trust Chivas. If your car could go 90, it's not a shit box. It's just old. It's just old. No shit box could go 90. It starts shaking every few miles. Maybe you just have bad suspension then. I don't know. Shot over the bar. Maybe you just have bad suspension. That may be the problem. That Henny and Hen. That Henny and Hen. Oh, wood tip. Got a Henny and Hen. That old wood tip. That old wood tip. How about some Henny and that old wood tip? Come on. Henny and that old wood tip. '88th minute. Throw in. Getting to the 90th. Can Toronto find an equalizer? Latif Blessing. Insigne. Chips it over and right to Takaoka. 40 people. 40 people. Yeah, that's an L. That's an L. That's an L. 40 people. 40 people. Well, big Yankee Stadium is 40 people. 89th minute. That is an L. That is an L. Giant L. Season. And there goes Ali Ahmed. Cleared. I'm surprised that wasn't 3. Good clearance by Shane. Romero. Might as well get fake fans like they did for Qatar. Oh! Like what? Pay the people to wear a Red Bull jersey? They're going to give you a piss yellow kit, give you $50 to wear a Red Bull jersey. And then you can lift the Hudson River Derby trophy. Oh! Oh! A piss yellow kit and $50. Hey, that's worth 200 something bucks. That's about worth $300, you know. And that ain't bad. That's a huge L. Russell Tybert. Oh, look. It's 31. And Johnson coming on. Schultz for Tybert. And Johnson coming on. 3 minutes of stoppage time. And Richie Larea's off. Red Bulls are a small club. I agree. Hey, at least Richie didn't score on us. Or get an assist. But he still was a live wire. So you know what? You know what that's about? Yeah, he played well. I didn't want Richie to score on us. Sent Red Bulls to the coffin. Boom. Might as well send Toronto, too. 2 minutes to go. Might as well send them, too. Julian Alvarez might win Ballon d'Or. Not this year. More goals. Okay, there you go. Yeah, so like next year or something. 91st minute. It's Messi's Ballon d'Or. Yes. Holland ghosted in important games. Facts. He did. 92nd minute. UCL semifinals and final. Playing forward. Would be the first non-expansion club to finish in the bottom 2 3 years straight. Toronto. Man, we've had a bad 3 years. That's out for a throw for Vancouver or Toronto. Toronto with seconds to go. Holland is in prime now, or is with prime now. That's something. Throw in. What if Taiwo didn't score against Arsenal? I think Forest probably been relegated. Laborda throw in. And there goes. Not full time yet. Blessing. Full time. It is 2-1 Vancouver. Vancouver wins 1-2. And Toronto's season is all but over. Toronto's season is all but over. They have not been mathematically eliminated, but their season is all but over. You hate to see it. Their season is all but over. 2-1 Vancouver. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put us in playlist. Share it with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this match. And there we go. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.